everyone, and welcome back to All the Mods 7 to the Sky. We're back on the server, and I kid you not, it has looked about this full since the episode went up, if we're being honest. We got everything working. It was a bit rough, but you know, I had to move the spawns around. I actually had to paste my island somewhere else because people kept spawning on it, which was it was funny, but it was a little bit awkward. So yeah, what are we doing? Well, in the last episode, obviously we set up all this stuff. The main things being, we have a crucible here that does have lava in it. It's just my shaders currently... Oh, actually, even without the shaders on, I can't see the lava that's in here. But it is in there. We can look in the top left, underneath this little box there, and it shows us lava, and it has the amount of lava that's in there, 1 bucket's worth. So, trust me, there's lava in there. And we did that by placing cobblestone in there with a little torch underneath. Now, you guys already told me an incredible way we can speed this up. So in the top left, you might be able to see it has heat as 1 when I'm crouching. That's the heat provided by the source underneath. So in this case, it's a torch. You guys told me that if I apparently get a campfire, one of these guys, so we'll need coal, logs, and sticks, which we might have, or we might not. Also, this enchantment book. I fell off the edge a few times while trying to make the other spawn, so like I got some gravestone rewards, so that's there. Let me know if you want me to throw that in the bin or something, because I haven't fallen off on camera yet, okay? Not like when I'm actually playing. But anyway, we'll quickly get this tree, and I'll make a campfire, and we'll see how much more heat it does. Because that seems pretty cool. That seems like a good time saver. I sort of remember why I used to make the first episodes of a series really short, you know what I mean? This last episode was an hour. You guys saw an hour-long video and you're like, yep, I'm in for it. The reason why I usually... Where's our coal at? Why I usually make them shorter is because you guys had so many tips that would have made everything so much faster. Like, pretty much everything we did in the last episode could have just been done better. So if we replace this torch with a campfire, we can place our dirt there. We get some awesome smoke particles. That's always a win. And the heat is now at 4. Now, I don't know if that means it's going to be 4 times faster, but that's pretty cool. We can actually test that. Yeah. Hold on. I've got a plan. We can take this lava out, right? We've got a bucket of lava. I'm gonna keep it over here, okay? The lava can stay there. I want to put this to the test. So what I want to do, and it's going to be a bit messy, but I want to make another crucible so that we can compare them side by side. And it's not really a waste because I think in the future, regardless, we're going to want more crucibles. So it's sort of like, we'll do it anyway. And you guys told me as well, a better way that we can make bone meal. So I'm probably going to need more logs. Should we make an axe? You know what? We're probably going to do a lot of tool stuff this episode. Do I build it above the fire? Maybe not. Hopefully it doesn't catch fire. Yeah. We're going to be making some really good tools that are going to help with pretty much everything we're doing. I've got a lot planned for this episode, so we should be able to get a lot of stuff done. Oh, by the way, I should toggle my... Oh, I was going to say I should toggle my shaders back on, and then half the world was missing, which was a bit freaky. Okay, what am I doing? Does anyone remember? Oh, yeah. I was doing something I didn't tell you guys about. So, what we're going to do is make a compost bin, or a composter. This guy's really cool. He's going to need some slabs. He's going to need... sadly, 7 of them, so we got to make an odd amount of slabs here. And then we can place this guy down. I guess he can go, you know, near the farm. I don't know where to put him to make him look nice. Here we go. He can go right there. Awesome. Nice. Horribly not symmetrical. It looks great. But inside this guy, obviously, you can put what you can normally compost, which is fine. But more importantly... oh, yeah. You can put in silkworms. So we got a bunch of these, like an insane amount from just one tree. We can fill this up. I guess there's a percentage each time you click it or something. And then we get bone meal from this. So I've got 1 on me. And then we get a second. Okay. So I would need a lot more silkworms. Which you might think is like, okay, well, this doesn't really seem worth it. But from memory, you get so many from the one tree. Like if I were to plant a few trees around, let's see if we can get both of these to grow. And then I were to just, you know, silkworm there, maybe silkworm this side, and maybe 1 up in the middle. This stuff spreads so cool. Like, look, it's already... Wait, is it spreading or is that where I placed it? That might have been where I placed it. I might be crazy, but I mean, like, look at it. So we leave this for a little bit. We should get a couple more stacks. And to be honest, I think it is faster than me just right-clicking the what do you call it? Like the ground for pebbles and stuff. Oh, which reminds me again. Another tip you guys gave me. Listen, hey, the comments were full of tips. If you're after tips, hey, that last comment, that's where you that's where you want to go. I can grab these stones. or any of these ores or anything like that. And if I hover over them and press a keybind, I set mine to G. So it is this one here called Compress Stack from Crafting Tweaks. I set mine to G because K toggles my shaders off and on, thanks to Oculus. But if in my inventory, I can just press G and look, it compresses them. How cool is that? I had no clue that was the thing. That is awesome. So that should make pretty much everything better. Like all of this stuff, I imagine I could do. I don't want to do it just yet because I don't really need to. And it will just make it more messy, but we can do that. So I think we can do that. Oh my god, these are already done. I think we can do that for cobblestone as well, potentially. We might need a crafting table to be open, but that'll still be faster than dragging them, into the grid. It's going to be really good, is essentially where I was going with all that. Next up, we'll make ourselves another crook, if I can figure out how to craft it. Yep, there we go. We'll get the rest of this stuff. Yeah, like look, that's already a stack of silkworms, and we put like one in there. Hey, it's pretty good. By the way, from memory, you can cook these. Yeah. So if you need food as well, you can do that. Why not? In the composter, it's a 30% chance to get to the next level. And if we look at the composter recipes, you can see all the percentages. So it's the same as doing a sapling, I guess, which is pretty impressive for how much you get. And there's 57 pages here. I was just trying to see if maybe there was something that gave more. Oh, some of these better leaves give you a little bit more. I mean, it's like barely. Cactus would give you 50%. Hey, if you're in the melon business, hey, the melon business is probably where you want to be. Oh, we can make, apple saplings. I'm going to bookmark that. See, this is what I love about modded Minecraft. I'm just looking through here and I come across like apple saplings that otherwise I wouldn't have looked up. And now it's like, hey, that's an option. You know what I mean? Oh, it looks like it's, I saw carrots do like 65%. Okay. Some of these are actually really good. 100% chance if you put in some cakes, some dumplings. Yeah, pretty much any type of cake will give you like all the bone meal you want. Okay, sure. Anyway. So first things first, apple sapling. Oh, you can just make an apple sapling. Oh, okay. Oh, you know what we'll do? We'll have to make like we'll have to make a farm section. Like I know we've got this here, but what if we branch off and make like an orchard? An orchid? Orchard. We'll make something, I'll tell you that much. Okay, so I need 7 bone meal. So, yeah, this whole episode, by the way, is gonna be me putting silkworms in a composter. That's what it's turned into. Alright, we only need 1 more. We've got a stack of silkworms. Surely we get it. Yep, beautiful. So that's the 7 stuff we need. Next we need some clay, so I'll grab 7 of this out. Chuck all this stuff in. Porcelain clay. We'll go ahead and make that back into an unfired crucible. Once again, we're sort of mainly doing this just to compare the two. But hey, totally worth our time. I'm telling you, it's well worth our time. So 1 second, get this guy done. Perfect. Let's break this. Place in, let me pick that up. Place our torch, place our crucible. Okay, so how do we test this? My plan is we grab, say, some andesite, and these can store like 4 each or something like that. So if I just stack them up full, I guess we can compare it that way. Oh, yeah, look, so this is at 1 heat. It is about to hit 10 millibuckets right now. This thing at this point has 50 millibuckets. Yeah, okay. I think it is 4 times faster. Honestly, it might even be no, you know what? I think it is 4 times faster because this one did fill up before it filled up that one. So yeah, hey, get yourselves a campfire. That is really good. Okay, so what do we need to do right now? To be honest, we need to expand the island a bit. Now, I could just go and start doing that, but I think we probably need, some wood to make like the paths and all of that. And I could just keep chopping them, but I mean, it's a little bit slow. I think we invest some time into making some tools. I think it is worth doing. So I'll chop down these 2 trees manually, and then I guess we'll get started on the tool department. So I'll pick up all that stuff. So I believe what we want to do is probably use Tinker's Construct. It's a classic mod, been around for quite a while now, and I love it. So what's the first thing we want to do? Well, for starters, what you can do is you can pick up your crafting table, and in the past, you could just turn it into a crafting station, right? Just by placing it in your crafting grid. That'll now give you crafting slabs, which I don't really know the purpose of, but it'll do it. But nowadays, what you have to do is, I believe you have to combine them with some patterns. So to make patterns, we're going to turn some of these logs into planks, some of these planks into sticks, and then we're going to put them in the grid diagonally like this. And that should give us patterns. And we'll get, I guess, 9 of them. Sure. Then we want to combine these with various bits of things. For example, if I combine it with a crafting table, we get a crafting station. And now this guy, he might seem like a crafting table, but for starters, it connects to the attached furnace, so I could put things in here to smelt and take the stuff out, like the outputs, which is pretty cool. Another thing is, let's say I was making a mesh, and I'm like, oh, I'm one string short. I can leave it, go grab my string, come back, and look. It's almost there, so I can just be like, pop, put my extra string in, and there we go. So like, it retains the crafting grid. You can obviously see the visuals, which is pretty cool. So another cool thing you can do, probably later on in the pack, is like, let's say there's a specific resource that you that you're crafting a lot of, and it needs like 4 string and an extra ingredient. You can go grab the extra ingredient and just like chuck it in, grab the stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a cool little feature. So yeah. What else? Oh yeah, we got to craft the rest of the stuff. So if we combine these patterns with a bunch of different bits of wood, you can sort of find what you need. So obviously we've already got a crafting station, so we don't need that. Let's see what a plank gives us. Nothing. Okay, well, the recipe's probably changed. Let's actually go and look. So the first other thing we need is a tinker station. So we'll just click on one of these. Okay, so it's going to be this recipe here. So 4 planks like so, with some patterns at the top, will give us a tinker station. So we'll grab one of those. Now you can connect all these, and to be honest, I should. Like, at the moment, this looks pretty messy. Like, this chest here was just holding all of my stuff while I hopped into creative mode to build the spawn. So it's sort of just like a junk chest. I'll tell you what. I already hate everything that I see right now. Let me go ahead and sort stuff again. I'll like move some chests around, make some new chests, and sort things. Alright, I sort of cleaned things around. This chest is empty, for example, and I moved everything into other chests. So we've got this thing just full of junk. I moved some of the clay and whatnot over there, and then just put all our rocks in here. So it's a lot tidier. I'm just going to move these back one, just to like, I don't know. Once again, just to sort of tidy things up a bit, because we've got a small island, and we're working towards expanding it, but we've got to put in a little bit of effort. So the tinker station, did I put that away as well? Yeah, here it is. We'll slap this guy connected, and what that means is we can actually connect to it. Like, we can tab over to that tinker station. The next thing we need is a part builder, I believe. So one of these. Now, you can make them out of a lot of different materials, which is why there's so many of the same item here. You can just click on any and pretty much paste it in. So this is going to be 2 planks and 2 patterns, like so. And we get ourselves a part builder. And we can slap that there as well, and it will all interlock, and we can access them all. And the part builder, as you can see, actually links to the chest that's connected, I guess. That's pretty cool. I thought the crafting station would as well, but it seems like it's connecting to the furnace. So I'm not too sure what the deal is there. I could try placing that. Yeah, okay. We've got a chest attached. That's pretty cool. We can access the... Yeah, we'll leave it for now, but that's a good thing to keep in mind for building this in the future. Okay, so what do we want to make? Well, for starters, I obviously want to chop down trees, right? So we actually have 2 options, I believe. We can make an axe. The hand axe chops up wood and makes short work of leaves. It also makes for an effective weapon, so pretty good tool, just an axe. There's also a mattock. The cutter mattock is a versatile farming tool. It is effective on logs, dirt, sand, gravel, and plants. That seems pretty cool. So this will not only help us to chop down trees, but it will also help us to, dig up the dirt that we have around the island, and gravel and whatnot if we need to. So I think we go for a mattock. That seems like a pretty good play. Someone also told me that I should make this a kama, or kama, I don't know how to pronounce it, but I believe this is good for, it says mowing down plants and shearing animals. And you can right click to harvest and replant crops, which is already a thing, but if that wasn't in the mod pack, I guess you could use that tool to do it. So yeah, I want to make both of these. So this one will need a small axe head. Oh no. Oh, the worst thing in the entire game is in the pack. That's awesome. Honestly, obviously in single player I can just sleep, but I'm just gonna I'm just gonna use a command to do it. Hopefully that doesn't hurt anyone's feelings. But obviously, if I was in single player, I would have just slept. You know what I mean? Let me know if you don't agree with me doing that. Okay, hopefully... God, I actually hate them. Can we... Oh, sound muffler. Phantom. I'm just going to mute all the phantom sounds, because they're just so annoying. Okay, they're gone. Hopefully, we don't have to deal with them for a while. I genuinely hate them. If they were removed from the game, I wouldn't bat an eye. In fact, I'd throw a party. Okay, anyway, let's get started. So this little mattock. Small axe head, tool handle, round plate. So what I'm going to want is potentially some of these, maybe? I'm not entirely sure. I'll tell you what, I'll bring some andesite with just in case. But if we go into the part builder, we can place our patterns in this spot here, and then we can start making some things. So for example, a small axe head. What do I want for this? Well, can I use andesite? Oh, I actually can. Oh, awesome. So there's obviously different materials you can use. So for example, I could chuck in wood as well. You get different stats. So for example, you get cultivated, where the tool practically grows more material when repairing. So I guess you get more bang for your buck when repairing this tool if you put wood as one of the materials. But obviously, you know, there's other stats like the mining speed is 1.05 with stone, whereas it's just 1 without it. And this is for the handle, but we're obviously looking at the head. So we should be looking down here as well. Like the durability and the mining speed is 2. With the stone axe, mining speed goes up to 4. Much more durability. We're going to go with stone. Now for these tool handle, I think I will use wood, mainly because if you look here at the durability is a little bit better with wood, and we obviously get this like little economical thing. I could try wool. No, wool doesn't work. It's sometimes fun to just chuck materials in here and see exactly what it's going to offer you. But anyway, we'll get the tool handle, and then round plate, we might go back to the andesite. Or if we want to, I don't know if it would work, but we could try a different material. We could chuck in, I don't know, some granite. Look, we'll see if it works. Yeah, look, we can use some granite. Sure, why not? I think it has the same stats as stone, but it might look a little bit different when we build the tool, maybe. So I'm going to put these in. So the axe head, you can actually see it placing it on the station over here. The handle can go there, and then this bit can go there, and we can see it over here. Yep, cool. And we can grab, oh, and it actually does change the visual. How cool is that? So we're going to grab out this. This will be our andesite-granite matic. Here it is. It's beautiful. Let's put it to the test. Let's go ahead and grow a tree real quick. That's pretty good. Chops it nice and well. I'm obviously still vein mining it, but the rest of it chops pretty nicely. Also, this lava's done. This lava's just past halfway done. So I guess that's a little indicator of how fast it goes with the campfire. So yeah, honestly, that's pretty good. In terms of like the leaves and stuff, I don't need them at the moment. So what I might just do is keep doing this. So I'm just going to have all of these grow and I'll just keep chopping them down. How does that sound? I've actually found a pretty good strat for growing them. I do a line like this, and then I stand about like, 3 blocks away? So like 2 blocks in between. And then if we crouch, we're actually hitting pretty much all of them at once. How cool is that? So then we get a big row of wood. I vein mine it all, or ulti-mine it all. And there you go. There you have it. You have all the wood you need. So currently, oh god, I didn't even know we had an extra stack in there. So what I'm going to do is, I guess I'm going to do the classical, vanilla skyblock stuff where we start building. I could use slabs, but to be honest, we have that much wood that it doesn't really seem worth it. It seems like a bit of a waste, to be honest, to use that stuff. Another thing I'm going to do, though, is I might actually see if I can get one extra little stone pebble from the ground here. Yep, there we go. I'm going to turn that obviously into stone. I could have used my little trick. And then I want to make a builder's wand. So I believe this is how you do it. 2 sticks and then a piece. You can use wood as well, I think. What does wood do? Okay, no you can't. You can use cobble though. And I will get a stone wand that has a max of 9 blocks. So what this guy does is he allows you to extend the island. So, for example, which way do I want to go? You know what? Maybe we go this way. I can place blocks as we normally would, like so. Believe it or not, you can normally place blocks. And then what we can do is we can grab our builder's wand, look at the side, and as you can see, it's got a big, like highlighted blocks. I can right click and it will place all of them with the click of a button. How cool is that? So expanding the island just got infinitely easier. What I might do as well is just put a little bit of a trim around the entire island, just so that we can, feel a little bit safer. Like we know specifically, like mentally, like, hey, if you're standing on this like plank, you're at the edge. You're at the edge of the island. And I guess we can go around here. It's not too pretty on the back of the house because I didn't intend for anyone to go back here. But yeah, just pretend you don't see this part, okay? By the way, thank you guys for the overwhelming support on the first episode. It always stuns me when we do like just the first episode of a new series. How many people are just like, they're there instantly, you know what I mean? And it's like, how did you guys even get here? Like, I don't even know how you guys got here, but yeah, thanks. And obviously, thank you for all the helpful comments. And you guys weren't too mean to me. I was expecting a lot of, wow, cannot believe he did that. But yeah, thanks. So, how do we want to build this? I guess what we should do is I'll keep building it out like this, right? I think, is this the way I want to do it? Yeah, I guess it is. We'll keep going out like this, I guess, as far as we can. And then, is that the last bit? Yeah, that is. And then I guess, what do you reckon? Do we build it like an above ground dirt area for the trees? And by that, what I mean is, what we could do is if I get some of this, we could make like stairs, right? And we could do like a bit of a, I don't know, like a middle island. Is that making sense at all? for example, let's say I place stairs here. We could have like a piece of dirt. You know what I mean? And I could, I don't know, have this piece of dirt surrounded like so, and then this could be like where I grow the sapling, right? Because then the benefit is, I guess I stand near it. I'm underneath the saplings and I'm looking right at the bottom. You know what I mean? Is that pretty good? Maybe. In particular, obviously, this area, I actually wanted to do the apple sapling. So sapling and 2 apples gives us an apple sapling. I can place it down here. We can crouch to grow it. And then on here, these are fully grown apples. I can right click them and apples fall down. And what happens if I chop the whole tree down? We get more apples. So I've just got infinite apples, assuming I just keep doing this. Hold on a second. That's ridiculous. Okay, hold on. So if I make all of these into apple saplings, we've currently got none. It cost us 8 apples. I just grow a tree. I chop the tree. Wait for the stuff to fall. I grow a tree. And I just rinse and repeat and we've got infinite apple food. I mean, I guess. Sure. This is interesting. I mean, yeah, sure. Okay. Once again, this is my one issue with like some of these mods, like for example, the tree growing mod where you twerk for trees or whatever. We just got what, 47 apples in a few seconds. Sure, sure. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. I thought we were gonna make like a big orchard and then slowly harvest our trees and get a bunch of apples, but you know, I guess that works as well. I guess. Yeah, sure. Okay. What else is there? I do have some things I wrote down here. You know what? Let's pick up this. We've got infinite water here, right? All of these are full water source blocks. In fact, that one in the corner might not be. We could probably fix that by just doing this and place them on there. There we go. So these are all full water source blocks. We've got infinite water, meaning these barrels don't need to be full of water. So I'm going to pick them up. I think that's a pretty safe bet. The next thing we need is obviously a spot to do what I want to do next. I think I do branch off. Oh, almost walked into the lava. And build another little section. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I guess we'll go ahead and turn that into some planks. Yeah, I guess we'll just do this. So I'll build this off here. We'll stick with like our little 3x3 path that we have going. It's going to be a bit weird in terms of what the platforms are made out of, just based on the fact that that's got like granite and looks beautiful. And then like we did a trim of wood, but then this wood isn't a trim. It's actually the path. I don't know what we're doing, but we'll see. We'll see. So this room I want to make for making dirt, right? So I'm going to make a decently big area, sort of similar to the size of over there. I don't know. Well, we sort of have to put a roof on it. So I guess we'll see what we end up doing for the rest of that. But I'll continue building this platform out. I'll get some sort of structure built, I guess, and I'll be back. By the way, I haven't mentioned it, but I'm using Complementary Reimagined for shaders, and they're very beautiful. I reckon we push it one more bit like this, and then I guess I build something around this. All right, for building this, I think I am going to grab back our framed blocks or framed cubes and whatnot. These guys are really cool. So I'm going to make as many as it'll let me, which is, I guess, going to be a stack. And then you can do a few interesting things. In particular, there's a certain stair I want. It is this one here, the framed vertical stairs. So I'm going to grab maybe 2 of these. So we've got 8 total, and I'll show you how these work. So if we come over here, or you know what as well, what I want? I want some, what do you call them? Some vertical ones. So that's these ones here, right? So these panels. With the panels, I can actually show over here, they don't take up a full block. So you sort of, although you can't really use the space, it makes the room feel a lot bigger than if this was just like completely like a full block. You know what I mean? Like this would feel a lot more smaller than it currently does, which I think is pretty cool. So if we come over here, obviously the framed panels, they work nice here, but the corners are a little bit awkward. We can either do a full block or we can actually place these framed vertical stairs and we get this sort of effect where, you know, it doesn't take up the full block, and I think it looks quite nice. So I'm going to do this around here. We're apparently going to need a lot more of these because of the way I built this. But I think it'll look pretty cool. And then these blocks, obviously, you just place something in there. So for example, we still might want these corner bits to be wood. So we can do that. And have a look at that. It's a completely unnatural block that you've never seen before in your life. But it just sort of, it works. Over here definitely looks a bit awkward. Do you reckon we get rid of this? I think we might. Oh, you know what? I reckon the crafting slabs will come in handy. For example, I can just slap one here. It doesn't ruin where we're walking. I can slap one there as well. And I can just open it and it's a crafting table. You know what I mean? I think that's actually really neat. I am a big fan of these. Now that I've realized, like, I'm going to need crafting tables pretty much everywhere for this type of base we're building. I actually needed more of these vertical stairs, didn't I? You know what I think I do as well? I think the roof here, this might be a horrible idea, especially for whatever I happen to put in here, but we can make it out of wool. I think as well, I've got some polished andesite there. I think this room's looking pretty nice. The plan here, obviously, is to place these barrels within here with like a roof above them. And then within these barrels, we can place in a bunch of like dirt and stuff and they'll, or a bunch of, what do you call it? Like leaves, and we'll get dirt out of it. And then we can, expand the island further. We can start sifting the dirt to get different seeds and stuff. There's quite a lot we can do. Oh yeah, you know what? I'll tell you what, we'll try and build a roof quickly. I'm wanting to make them out of slabs. Can we do this normally? Oh, we actually can. Beautiful. We don't have to use framed blocks to make the roof this time. Yeah, I'll build this. It might be a little bit messy, but I'll see if I can do it. Okay, the roof went pretty nicely. What I was thinking is we could do. There's a thing you can do. I'm trying to remember how to like start doing it. Essentially, you place like the wool. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit awkward to do it, but you place it like this in the corners, right? So we'll do that, and then I'll have to replace these bits here. But you get it so that it's sort of like it's sitting down a little bit on the corners. I'm also like toggling my builder's one quite a bit, and so the effect you get is a bit of like a draped look. Does that look nice? Does that look nicer than it did? I genuinely can't tell. If we really wanted to, I could push it out the front as well. Is that just going to look silly though? Maybe. Yeah, I think this does look a little bit silly. I'll tell you what, we'll go back to how I had it just before. Just a simple roof. I'll put some glass in that center spot over there. And we'll just leave it how it is. We'll leave it how it looks, because it's not too bad. Torch wise, we'll go around and place some torches. We are actually going to have quite a lot of mobs here. If I press F7, that should show us mob spawns. You can barely see them. If I turn my shaders off, you can see these crosses here. I'm not sure what these mean, because normally they're either red or they're yellow. Currently they're blue, so I don't really know what the blue means. But essentially this is where, the light level is lowest and you're going to get mob spawns. So you sort of want to not have anything be that color. So I might actually grab some more, and we'll make sure our island's fully lit up, because we're not really in a position to fight mobs. Although, we're nearing that point where we probably want some sort of mob spawner, but currently we don't. So I'm just going to make sure that we've got the island loaded up in these spots where, it might be a little bit more prone to some mob spawns. We'll just light it up. Alright, and then I guess we'll just hope the roof doesn't have any. Oh, the roof does have some. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll go up there. We might as well. Make sure it's safe. Oh, my tool just broke. Now, can I repair it like this? No. What we're going to have to do is run over to our tinker station, chuck in our tool, and then we can just chuck in a material that we use to repair it. So I think we could use andesite or granite, and then we can fully repair this guy, and it's that simple. So that's a lot easier, I'd say, than making a new axe or something like that. So it's pretty cool. It's a pretty neat feature. We'll head on to this roof. This roof I wanted to also place, whatchamacallits? What am I trying to say? Glass. So we'll have to get some sand at some point and patch this up. But none of the barrels are actually underneath this hole in the roof, so they won't fill up with water. We don't have to worry about that, which was sort of why I wanted to put a roof on it in the first place. Okay, so what are we going to do with this new fancy room we have? Well, for starters, we need to add an extra barrel. We've only got one in there. And it looks a little bit lonely, so we're going to load this guy up with some more barrels. We'll run in here, slap this guy down, and already this looks a little bit nicer. We can place a few there later, but at least it's a little bit more symmetrical. And the next thing we need to do is load it up with, personally I want to use some leaves. So we're actually going to make a new tool here. For this we're going to need some more patterns, so we'll quickly make 3 more of these. We'll chuck it in here. And what we want to make is this guy here, the karma or whatever it is. So this is going to be a small blade, a tool handle, and a tool binding. So we'll have to grab out some sort of rock. Well, actually, we've got granite in here, so let's see if we can do it. A small blade. No, we're actually going to need a little bit more of whatever resource we're using. So we can try basalt. We'll see if basalt's going to work. I doubt it, but we can. Oh, sure enough, we can. So let's make a basalt blade. Broken edges make it sharp. Every point durability lost increases. Oh, every point of durability lost increases damage, but decreases mining speed. Every point durability lost increases damage. What a strange way to write that. To be honest, we probably don't want this for, you know, a tool that's going to be mining leaves. You know what I mean? We don't necessarily want it to be doing more damage, so I guess we'll hold off on the basalt. Maybe we'll chuck in some, we'll see if diorite will do the trick. It says it will. Durability, a little bit lower, I think, than wood, isn't it? So, you know what? We might actually just want to use wood for the extra durability. Why not? So we'll do the small blade. I believe we wanted a small handle as well, so we'll grab that as well, I think. Yeah, sure, why not? And then I think it was a little binding we needed, right? Yeah, a little tool binding. So we'll go to tool binding. And I guess we'll make this out of this. What else can we chuck in there? Can we do wool? It doesn't look like it. I don't really have much else, do I? So yeah, you know what? It'll be a fully wooden tool, which might be a little bit not good, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. So we'll go in here, place in all of our ingredients, and we have ourselves an oak. What was this thing? Oh, I guess that's how you make a little dagger. But here we go. Oak wood karma, and it's only durability 60. You know what? We might actually switch out that blade head. I think that might be the place. So yeah, 1 second, please. Let's go ahead and make a few more of these patterns real quick. See if we can fix this up. So let's switch this out. Do the small blade out of this because we'll get a little bit more durability, and then switch out this blade, and then if we have a look here, yeah, we're up to 130. That's better. We'll do that. So yeah, awesome. The rest of this junk can go in there for the most part. We'll put some of this stuff away, sure. And so what do we do now? Well, we place down our sapling as we normally would, but this time, if it grows, we're gonna vein mine the leaves with the karma. And we get actual leaves. So we can run over here. I believe it is 8 of these per each. Actually, it looks like 10, doesn't it? How much goes in this? 125. Oh, no, it is 8. Okay. It's just, you know, they do it in 1000s now. So, it's, you know, everything's in... It's like the metric system of Minecraft. Everything's in 1,000. 1,000 millibuckets, 1,000 everything, milliblocks, all that fun stuff. So we can load this up and we get some pretty cool particle effects. And it happens quite quickly. It composts itself into dirt. So yeah, cool. We can right click all these. We get a bunch of dirt out of them. Pretty cool. Yeah, but was that actually the perfect amount of leaves? I think it was. Cool. So what do we get? Some dirt. Awesome. Now what do we do with this dirt? Well, we have a few options. We can obviously use it to craft some things. That's obviously fun. I know our island's made out of it, but it's always nice to be making stuff as opposed to just using it. What's this thing? A catcher from productive bees. Oh, interesting. Okay. We can make some dense grit sand. A compressed sandy soil mixed with stone grid as known from machine and storage yards. Flowers don't really grow on that. Position dependent texture variations. Okay, sure. Yeah. Definitely. I definitely understood what that said. Okay. But more importantly, I was going to look at what we could sieve it into. So we obviously get some pebbles from this. You get 100% chance of getting 2 pebbles. And then, you know, some more chances to get even more pebbles. We get pumpkin seeds. We get a bunch of different stuff here. I don't know if we need any of this. The only thing I can think of would be like sugarcane. Because I think you can get like sugarcane things from this. You can get cactus, as you can see there. Quite a few different things. Sugarcane seeds, yep, 5% chance for it. You can also get different like birch saplings and whatnot. If you waterlog it, you'll get minerals. Mineral berries, very interesting. Yeah, okay. You'd also dry it into... So, okay, hold on. You can dry it into coarse dirt, and then can't you turn coarse dirt back into normal stuff? Isn't that a thing? You can sieve it, and you have a 100% chance to get the dirt back, and then you can possibly get gravel. That's pretty cool. That's like a little little gravel processing without using cobblestone. Very interesting. Okay, well, we'll have to keep an eye on that in the future. We could also turn coarse dirt into soil. Okay, and then obviously bees and whatnot. Sweet. So what do we actually want to do here? Realistically, we want to probably make an island for mobs to spawn on. That's probably a pretty good play. We've got this area here, which is sort of, I guess we're going to have an apple tree here. Maybe we do that, at the very least, just to have it visually look nice, sitting in the middle there. Sure. I say what we do is I'm going to build this platform out. And yeah, I'm going to build this platform out. Now, I think we do want it to be grass, and obviously, I don't really have any grass on me. But once again, I think you can get grass seeds, if we wanted to, from sieving dirt. So obviously, grass seeds is pretty good. It's a 5% chance. Or if we really wanted to, we could build a trail of dirt over there. That's an option as well. I don't really know what our play is. Okay, in terms of the rest of this episode, what do we need to do? Well, I think to really get the ball rolling in terms of especially ore generation, we need to set up a cobblestone generator. And I mean, we've got the lava. We just need to build the area. So I reckon we go in this direction. For some reason, we're going to be making a lot of it out of wood. I don't particularly know why. You know what? How much stuff do we have to build out of? We could probably build it out of like blackstone. I reckon we can make it happen. Polish blackstone. Let's see if we can turn this into some good stuff as well. Polish that up. Yep. Okay. Let's do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a bit of a platform, right? In particular, I think you can get away with it with what? A 3x3? I don't know how we're going to do this because I obviously want the most bang for our buck, right? I want this one lava bucket for whatever reason, even though we've got more lava coming, to go extra far. You know what? We'll just make a traditional, cobble gen, if I can remember how. So my understanding is we build it like this. I believe you want the water to like flow into a hole. So for example, if this was a hole, you could have it flow in there. Oh, you know what? You can use like I actually have a way better way to do it. I just realized. You can actually use water logging. I don't know if you can use lava logging. I don't know if lava log is a thing. I'm really trying to think in my head how it's done. so I do apologize. What if we make some stairs, right? Because I think it stops the water from breaking. So I think what you can do, this realistically should be odd. So let's go ahead and do that. That'll probably solve a lot of things. Did I put away that blackstone? No, we just don't have any more. Let me get some more blackstone. All right, I got a little bit more. So we'll place that there. What I think I want to do is we're going to have stairs like this. So I think I can place them like so. Boom, 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 boom. And this, for example, would have water on it, right? So we could then place this here, and all of this could be water. So let's first see if this works, right? We grab water, we place water in there, and beautiful, nice, fits perfectly. So I'll go fill up the rest of these. Okay, and then the next thing we need is for the lava to, I guess, contact here. Now, obviously, we've got a bit of a risk here with the wood that we have attached that skirts our entire island, which is probably, now that I think about it, probably not the best, like, skirting material for our floating island. But for now, it's fine. I know we're losing this wood, but it shouldn't matter too much. We've got a decent amount. Let's make the skirt out of polished diorite, I guess, just to, you know, we'll connect it like this. That might make things a little bit safer. Let's do a little bit of that. Nice. So yeah, I think we just want to place lava here flowing into this block. I think. So, how's this going to look? Not too sure, to be completely honest with you. I don't know how I want to do this. You know what? There might be another framed block I want to make. There's a specific one that is, I believe it's a panel, or it might be a board. I think it's a wall board. Framed wall board. We're going to need a framed hammer, which is 2 sticks and 2 framed cubes. And then if we make these guys, have a look at them. They're so thin. Oh, yes, and we've got the preview for them. Oh, well, how did do we have the... Oh! Wait. I'm so confused. How do we have the preview for it now? I don't know what we've done. But now we've unlocked it. It might have been making the hammer. The hammer might have given us this ability to see the blocks. But how cool is this? We can actually see where we're going to place it, right? So for example, if I place them like this, it's not actually within this block. These blocks are still full blocks. So I can place these all along here. Let me go sleep. And by sleep, I mean hop in the bed and run the command. Usually, you know, you'd probably do that stuff off camera normally, but I feel like, you know, if I show you the stuff, the cheatsy stuff I do on camera, then hopefully you'll trust me a lot more in the future when, I don't know, weird things happen. You know what I mean? I feel like it's a big part of making these videos. The trust. Oh, it's actually the panels that make the wallboards. Okay. But yeah, I'm going to keep going around here. Oh, we've lost it. We've lost the ability. Is it shaders stopping? Oh, it's my shaders. Oh, who would have thought? Probably everyone. Damn. Okay. I guess if we want to use our frame, when we want to place blocks, we've got to disable our framed stuff. I would like to keep using this, to be honest. Yeah, I guess we'll use slabs. No one will know, except for us. Unlucky. Okay, but anyway, I think this is good. Now, there is the question of, can you lava log things? Some mod packs you can, right? So we're going to give that a shot. We're going to see if we're allowed to. It's possible we're not, but once again, we'll see. So we'll start off by placing them like this. Might as well commit completely. Then we'll grab our bucket, wherever that may be. Hopefully somewhere, yep. And we'll grab our lava. I guess I'll grab the lava out of the ground first. Probably makes it a little bit more sense. Can we lava log you? Survey says no, and we just made obsidian. Okay, cool. Yeah, awesome. Okay, yeah. Good. All right, let me get some. Nope. Okay, the basalt doesn't go in there. Awesome. Andesite. Let's grab this stuff. Yep, turn it into this. Sure, and I'll just chuck it in there, I guess. That can stay in there. You know what? You can have some granite as well. Nope, you can have some granite. Sure. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll be back. I need to get rid of this, so I'll genuinely be back. All right, we're at 95%, just to show you that I did stick with it. There we go. And thankfully, the server wasn't lagging at all, so we didn't have to mine it again. I sort of realized that as I let go instantly, that that's a little bit dangerous. But hey, doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. By the way, we are using Bisect Hosting has provided this server for free that we're playing on at the moment. And there's like a promo code in the description if you're also looking for a server. And it'll help me out. Okay, well in that case, we'll place lava like this, and we should get cobble. Yes! How cool is that? Now, does this one lava reach everything? It doesn't. If I wanted to, I could place it in the middle, and it would. But if we're being honest again, I mean, we've got lava. Oh, that's a bit of a problem. Hold on. It's because it's wood. Hold on. If I place this stuff in there, does it still burn? Even though it's like now laced with stone? I didn't think about this, to be honest. I'll tell you what. Let me... Oh, actually, can I place stairs in here? No. Okay, let me try and get some more andesite, because it looks like that did work. I think. So I'll try and get some more andesite. I genuinely don't know if spam right clicking or just holding right clicks faster. I think just holding is faster, maybe. I can't tell, to be honest. Okay, yeah, look. So the fire's lighting only on the bits that aren't good, right? By the way, this is pretty cool. Being able to go through here, spam G on them all, and it turns them all into what they need to be. Oh, this one broke. I'll tell you what. For now, I can pick these two up, just to, you know, just to save a little bit of wood. But yeah, I'm getting the andesite here. Okay, we'll make some more frame boards. We'll place these down because it does appear to work when you put the blocks in them. Like, look, I think we're good now. I don't think these will break. And how cool is that? Like, these framed blocks, they might be my new favorite mod completely. Like, I love Cyclic. In Cyclic's defense, it hasn't been in any of the packs that I've played in quite a while. Being all the mod 7 and all the mod 7 to the sky. But Cyclic was my favorite mod, but like, just how simple this is. I think if Cyclic and this existed together, I'd be living my dream. Because like, how cool is that? Like, it's noticeable, but it's also not. You know what I mean? Like, it just works. I like it a lot. Okay, well, in that case, let's finish this up. So I'll place the lava in this corner, and that should work. How cool is that? Oh, I'm a big fan. All right, let's grab another bucket. Can we get another bucket? Okay, so what were we going to do here? Well, the plan was I grab my pickaxe and I just vein mine this. Did it break this or no? I think this was just, I couldn't see it from this angle for whatever reason, which was a little bit weird, but it's there. So I guess, yeah, we've got another issue, which is the lava's eating it, right? We obviously don't want the lava to eat it. Do we have a strat that we could use? We could pick this up so that I'm a little bit closer. That honestly might just be enough. We'll have to see. But now we're getting what? We're getting 4 blocks of cobble at a time when it actually goes to me, which is definitely faster than the pebbles that we were getting. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. To be honest, you're able to mine 64 blocks at once. Do you know what that means? I hope you do know what that means. That means, in theory, we can push this further. And I'll be honest, I kind of want to do it. Yeah, I genuinely, I think that's pretty fun. That might be what we do for the rest of this episode. I know this episode's pretty long already, but I think that would be a pretty good way to end it, with just being able to mine a stack at a time, which sounds insane. The problem is we're going to need a lot of everything to do that. I'm currently getting a bunch more lava cooked up. So that we can, you know, do this. I'll place them in here for now, but we can stretch this out, you know what I mean? We can have the one lava do as many blocks as possible. I say we do it. Listen, hey, it's going to look pretty ugly unless we, like, were to smelt all this stuff or something. Like, because we're going to be using cobblestone blocks. Oh, we could use slabs as well, and it would happen way faster. Like, we probably have everything we need right now. Oh, this is messed up. You guys are about to be witnessing something truly spectacular. All right, let's build this out. Yeah, I think this is good. Do we just do the 4? No, because we need to do our frame stuff. So we'll do this. Is it? Oh, you know what? When you hold crouch, you can scroll, and it changes how this thing works. So there's restrictions you can do. There's all these restrictions. All those restrictions none. I think we just want to do restrictions none. So that's what I've currently got this guy set to by holding shift and scrolling. And now I think I can just keep going in this direction. Now, there is the risk of falling and dying, which reminds me I really need to get into a habit of just taking out specific things. Like the buckets need to not stay in my inventory when I don't have iron on demand like that. You know what I mean? And so this will just keep, you know, putting out into the distance. I'll tell you what as well. Oh, I've scrolled it again. Is there a way to lock it so that you don't scroll it or anything? I'm not sure. Oh, actually, I think this like broke or something, or it's about to. So what's next? To be honest, all of these can be water. Yeah, I guess we'll have to do stairs. I'll tell you what. I'll mine a few more of this, just so that we can, you know, make some more stairs. We'll make the stairs out of cobble. Listen, this first bit, nice and pretty, showing you, you know, what could have been. The rest of this stuff, it's just gonna be production. All right, we don't have much cobble at all. Oh, okay. So what I just did was I placed the cobble here, and then this turned into whatever this is. You don't want that to happen. So that's because this stair wasn't placed correctly, being like that. Don't do that, because that, as you can potentially see, that makes a big mess. It makes a very big mess, and it also creates a lot of obsidian, which I also don't know if you know, but that takes a long time to mine. To be honest, it's probably faster if I literally combine it so that I can vein mine it all at once. So I might actually just throw away one of our other bits of lava, because I genuinely think that'll be faster if I grab out another bit, which I don't even have. Also, I need to make this guy be a campfire so that we can actually like make this lava at some point this year. Listen, hey, yeah. I mean, you know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make this stuff, and then I'll be back. All right. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna place this, place that, and that should. Oh, is this infinite water? I think this is infinite water. Can I actually? Oh, I didn't know you could infinite water this stuff. Oh, that makes my job way easier. Okay, awesome. So now that this is all connected, I should be able to vein mine it all together, which it's still going to take me a while, but it's going to be faster than vein mining like 2 different bits of obsidian. So you know, some sacrifices have to be made. Oh, okay, we did it. Nice, let's go on. Okay, sweet. So, what's next? Obviously, we need to continue doing whatever we're doing here, which is, I think, just placing more framed boards. Now, they obviously don't need to be framed boards. That just happens to be what I'm using. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So we'll place all this stuff. I guess, you know, we've got some more polished andesite. We can do a little bit of it. We can probably fix a lot of this in the future in terms of the visuals, you know what I mean, and make it look better. I just want to be able to mine a bunch of cobble at once, which is, I believe, what we're doing here, okay? That's sort of all we're working on. So in between doing all this, you know, I'll be chucking stuff in here, making cobble, making sure we've got lava coming down the chain. And I should be able to place this, I think, here. And I think this will get 5 of what we want, 5 cobble. And no more. Yeah, we get 5 cobble from this. Okay, beautiful. Alright, my pickaxe actually broke, so I'm actually back over here. Let's go ahead and make a pickaxe. So I'll obviously do what we did before, a little tool handle. Make this stuff out of just normal stuff. What else do we need for this pickaxe? We need a small little round thing. So another one of these round plates. I'll make that out of stone as well. Go back into here, into the... Oh, is this... Oh, I'm making a pickaxe. Okay. Okay. I mean, it'll work. It's just saying that it won't work on ores, but we're not mining any ores, so this should actually be pretty good. Bane of... Is this a creeper thing? I don't really know. What's this? That's a nice spider you have there. This tool does bonus damage against spiders, creepers, and other creepy crawly hissing things. Cool. Awesome. And it's got 169 durability. Nice. So we'll mine this up. I don't know if it's any faster than our last pickaxe, but it's doing the job, so that's the main thing, I guess. So yeah, I'll be back. Okay, so I've gone through, and what I've done is I've replaced all of this stuff to be pretty much the same as it was. So like, or the same as I've extended it to be. So I got rid of like the andesite stairs and stuff just to make everything look the same. The only bit that's still really ugly is this bottom part. And I'll be honest, I think what I might do is just get rid of, like just mine it off into the void, the bottom here, and replace it with stone. Realistically, I'd want to use some sort of exchanger, like the exchanging gadget. But we don't really have an Allthemodium nugget on deck at the moment, so if we want to do this, it's going to be a bit messy. What I could do, I think if I pick this up, it'll actually be a lot easier to do it. Because realistically, right, I pick this stuff up. In fact, here, let's vein mine all of this, right? And then I should just be able to, you know, press this and build it across. What I might do is I'll quickly grab some more stone slabs, and we'll just stone slab this whole thing up, and it should be easily done. Should be. So like if I press this, the stone comes across, and it should be across there as well. Beautiful. I think I do the same with this as well. So we make a big mess, but then we just bring it across. All right. So although it looks, you know, horrific, at least it's consistently horrific, hey? You know, you got to look at the bright side sometimes. So it's consistently horrific. So all I'm going to do now is every 5 blocks place this stuff, make sure this is all watered up, and I'll be back. I don't know how much this is. I don't know if we've got a full stack, but we'll see. We'll definitely see. So then obviously we've got this guy, and he goes 1, 2, and then this bit doesn't really count. So what we want to do is 1, 2, and place it here. And so this should then get all these 5 blocks, including this one here. Beautiful. There we go. I think that's fine. We might... I want to try something. If I place it here, right? I want to see if they like connect for this middle bit, and if it does it. Because it might, but it might not. I don't think it will, but it could. Let's see. No, it does leave a gap there. So we want to go ahead and, yeah, keep it where it was. But yeah, awesome. So now, already, we're getting 10 cobblestone every single time. Our pickaxe is going to be breaking more, but that's because we're going to be mining a lot more as well. So we'll fill this up, grab whatever bucket we have. Yep, another one. We're going to push this to 15. So this one doesn't actually count, I believe, because, well, we've got source block 1, 2. Then we go 1, 2, and place it here. That should be good. We'll repair our tool. So this is going to go in here with some cobble. Beautiful. And then we'll just, we'll mine all this. So this should be 15 blocks to mine that. Oh, I guess we're going to lose that 15. but then we do 15 again, and we actually get 15. Then we do 15 again, and we get 15, and we do 15 again, and we get 15. As you can see, like, this is insanity. Yeah. So if we were to do 30, it would be double the distance of this. That is pretty ridiculous, to be completely honest. Do we do it? Do I keep trying? To be honest, I think we do. I think I am going to see if I can keep pushing it. All right, I've actually I figured out a pretty good way to do this. Obviously, this is about to get horrifically amount of mob spawns on it, so I'll quickly run down here and torch it up. Make sure it's safe at least. This is ridiculous. I don't even know if this is going to work at this point, purely because of how insane this has gotten. But I have an idea of how we can calculate this. So at the moment, if I go to vein mine all of these stairs, it's 32 blocks, right? So in theory, if I grab on me 32 cobblestone stairs, then we have the perfect amount of place to know exactly how far this has to be to get it to a stack. And so that's what we're doing here. This is truly, we're doing something today. It's spectacular. Once again, make sure this stuff's chock full of goodies. Make sure we got everything we need. I'll sleep. Okay, and then we need to make our stairs, obviously. So I'll paste the recipe in here, and we're trying to grab 32 of these. That's 32. Beautiful. So if I now run down here, all of these are 32 stairs, and I place the rest of these, we know that we have the perfect amount. Ladies and gentlemen, boom, 32. So I can then bring all of this wood down here. We'll place it all up. We'll make a bit of a mess as we go. Okay, I have successfully waterlogged all of these stairs. Now, listen, hey, already let me say, I'm aware there's probably an infinitely easier way to do all this, okay? But this is how we're doing it. Now, I obviously could place full blocks down here as well, or stairs or something, but we're sort of doing this whole framed panel thing, so I don't know. We might as well just continue. I don't think there's necessarily any harm done by me doing this. So we'll grab as many of these panels as we can. We'll turn them into as many boards as we can. We might need more. In fact, I can almost guarantee that we'll need more. You know what? No, I can actually guarantee that we won't, because we just got an absolute insane amount. But yeah, I'm very excited to see this. We're literally gonna have to repair our pickaxe. How much durability does this normally have? Every 2 hits, we're gonna have to repair this guy, which is insane to think about. So I'll run back down here. We'll place this, and then we'll just load up all of the whatchamacallits, the lava. All right, so here it is. This is obviously the last bit. So this doesn't even have to be here. This can instead be here. There we go. We can put that stuff away. Then all we need to do is cobblestone all of this up, which can be done like so. We might make a mess every so often, but realistically, it's not the end of the world, I guess. Now, another thing to keep in mind is when you do ulti-mine, right? When we're mining all of these things, it will cost us some hunger. So we're going to want a pretty good farm to get set up, as well as obviously a pretty good food source. Because although we've obviously got infinite apples, we probably don't want to sit there eating 10 apples every time we go for a little bit of a mining trip. You know what I mean? Like, whilst that's perfectly fine, it'll work. It'll do the job. It's still a little bit. I'd rather just eat one steak, for example, instead of eating 5 apples or whatever. So yeah, the final bit now is sadly a bit of a waiting game for the most part, because we're waiting on lava, right? I don't believe I have enough lava to get all this going, but we're pretty close. So once again, 1, 2. 1, 2. Realistically, I can just leave a gap, place it here, and that should be the perfect distance. So that's probably better than doing my little counting thing that we were doing. I can just go back here, grab a lava bucket, make sure these are all loaded full. Listen, hey, this is good. This is very good. So we'll leave that gap, place it there. Perfect. Oh my god. We have created a monster, to say the least. How these guys going? What's left in them? Not too much. Okay. Listen, I know the episode's long. I want to get a full stack by the end of this episode, so I'm gonna have to do some waiting off camera, I think. This is insane. What are we up to now? Look at the durability of our pickaxe. We're about to be mining 35 blocks at once. That is insane. Oh my god, we're gonna be doing full stacks. Oh, actually, you know what I should be doing? Which is honestly pretty dumb on my behalf. I do apologize for this. We can actually replace this stuff with lava. We could be using lava right now, this whole time. Yeah, I do apologize because that is pretty dumb. We'll replace this guy. Oh, actually, yeah. Let's go under here. So obviously we've got a campfire. Now, I'm hoping nothing that we have catches fire, but it might. But again, not the end of the world, I don't think. Obviously, if our chests catch fire, that's a problem. But I should be able to place lava under here. And we're going to go from heat of 4 to a heat of... Oh, a heat of 3. Huh. How odd is that? Isn't that... That's a little bit peculiar, isn't it? Heat of 3, heat of 4. Okay. Maybe we won't be doing lava. Huh. I'm mind blown. I thought we were... Okay. Strange. Sure. Very suspicious. 3. Yeah, it's a heat of 3. And it's a full source block under it. Can we actually have a look at the crucible? Does the crucible tell us its heat sources? It'll tell us what makes lava. Like each of these is apparently giving us... Oh. Okay, so what were these bits? Okay, so the crushed stuff gives you 200 mil buckets. The full bits give you 250. Obsidian would give us a full bucket's worth. I guess that makes sense. Yep, diorite, sure. Netherrack actually gives you a full block. Netherrack might be a pretty good way to go. Sand, we've got cobblestone, obviously. I'm just trying to see, maybe there's like a cool block we can use. Not particularly, to be honest. Very strict. Oh, crucible heat sources, here we go. Dark matter block, we don't have. A furnace would do 3 times. A campfire does 4 times. Yeah, campfire is really good. Blaze mesh, we don't have that. A wall torch, just a torch, I guess. Glowstone would do 2 times. Soul fire 4, fire 4. So these are all just campfire speeds. That's not a problem. Lava's even less. What? Okay. Superheating element, if we got our hands on that, it would be 60 times, which is crazy. Uranium would be 20 times. Obviously, though, to get your hands on the uranium blocks, like, I mean, if we have a look at what we've got, are any of these uranium? I don't believe so. No, I believe to get uranium, we gotta get a pretty good mesh, I believe. Uranium pieces? You actually can get it from flint. You would just need to be sifting sand, and it's a 5% chance, so it's small, but hey, it would speed up things quite a lot. That's very strange, though. Yeah, we are going to go ahead and see if we can make ourselves another campfire, because what a scam that was. An actual downgrade. I thought it was going to be more. All right, we'll make another campfire. We'll replace the lava that's down there. Is what I'm trying to say with my lisp that I apparently have developed. So we'll come over here and yeah, we'll finish this off. All right, now there is something else we could do if we really want to guarantee getting the cobble, because obviously when I mine this, we're currently, what are we up to? We're up to 50. Like, that's an insane amount that we're mining at once. We can lose it in the cobble, right? In the lava, sorry. It can fall in there. If we just simply bring it back out here with 2 more blocks, although we're, placing 2 more blocks down, I'm just actually going over here to repair my tool because it breaks so quickly. Now when we vein mine it, it's going to do 52 blocks, obviously, but it will drop right here in a very safe spot. You know what I mean? So this is genuinely, we're getting a guarantee. You know what I mean? We're not having any risk of it falling in the lava, which is insane. Like, look at how much cobble we have already. This is, I mean, we're only going to get an extra, what, like 14 or something. And realistically, if I want to keep doing this method, which I've decided is honestly probably the smart thing to do, the last bit of lava probably won't matter too much, but we'll still, I'll still do it. It's just we gotta wait for this stuff, which it's taking its sweet time, I'll be honest. We need 3 more bits of lava, by the way, to get to the very end. Or we just do 2 bits of lava, I guess. Look at this long thing we've made. But anyway, I mean, this is pretty much the end of the episode, right? We're just gonna be doing a little bit more of this. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. Hopefully we got a little bit more done, that it was a little bit more exciting. This right here, what we've built, feels very like this feels like what you expect, you know what I mean? Just like the most hideous thing you've ever seen, but it gets the job done. Look at the waves of lava through there. Man, good luck making this thing not look as hideous as I've made it look. I'm excited to check out bases for this as well. Usually what we do every so often is I'll go around the server, because even if we zoom out right now, we should be able to see, yeah, I believe each of these dots might be someone's base. They should be claiming them, because reminder, guys, I think they actually are claimed, but yeah. Oh, I've got my claims turned off, sorry. We might be able to turn this back on. Show claim chunks on map. Here we go. So yeah, all these colored dots, these are people's bases all around the map, so it's pretty cool. Oh, look at this. Oh, Interesting. Like, even just the claims, you can tell that these are going to be some exciting bases to look at. But yeah, we're going to get a bunch. So yeah, remember guys, make sure you do claim your base. Obviously, you're not allowed to grief on the server. If we find out anyone's done it, we just perm ban you, and then we like roll back the server like an hour or two. It doesn't bother us like at all. It's just more of a, okay, you don't get to join the server now. So just don't do that. We usually don't have that issue, but you know, make sure you claim, because it sort of solves that from just being an issue altogether. But yeah, you'll just get banned. And when you get banned on our Discord or banned on the server, you get banned in the Discord as well. Which means you won't be able to join any of our servers ever. So it's sort of like, I don't know, it's a steep price to pay just because, I don't know, you give us like, it's essentially like a few minutes of nuisance for us. You know, we go, okay, we're just gonna roll back the server a little bit. Oh no, like, so yeah, I just want to make that clear that it's sort of just a lose-lose for you guys if you do that. So yeah, is this stuff done yet? I'm just sort of sitting here waiting. So how close are we to the next one? It won't take too long. I want to do the full stack on the video, so yeah. You know, there actually is something else we could try. I don't know how well it will work, but we can try it nonetheless. If I go ahead and make another framed block, right? I think it's a little bit something like this. Frame block? Nope, I think I gotta do this. Oh god. But yeah, if I make some frame cubes, I want to make a floorboard, right? I might be able to place this on... Oh, I need frame slabs, do I? Frame slabs, place these in here with this to get floorboards. I might be able to place this on top of here. Let me toggle my shaders off to see if we can figure out where to place this. So if I place this here and like this might stop the block from breaking. You know what I mean? Like the cobble from going in there. Like when I mine this now, where does it go? I mean, it sort of goes in the same spot, doesn't it? Yeah, see, it just falls in there. I could try doing another level here, just to like, you know, to reinforce it. Because realistically, I'd love to use the full distance, but as you can see, it's not really looking too viable, because we're going to be losing a lot of the cobble. Like, we're no longer just losing a bit of cobble in there, we're losing like a full stack worth of cobble. If I stand further back, does the cobble drop at like my feet? No, it doesn't. I genuinely don't know what the play is here. Obviously, in the future, we get a magnet. You know what I mean? Like, if I just search magnet, we get one of these, which is going to cost us... It's going to cost us iron and stuff, but, like, it's doable. You know what I mean? Fluxo magnet might be easier. What about an item collector? What do these cost again? Oh. We don't have item collectors, but we have the demagnetizers from Simple Magnets. Okay. At magnet. Interesting. Okay. Sure. Oh, by the way, this is our last cobblestone, or our last lava, sorry, before we are literally mining full stacks every single time. Which sounds insane, but it's what we're doing. So I place this guy... Oh, actually I place him here. So he's a little bit off, which is a little bit annoying, but this right here is a full stack. You can see when I hold it down, 64 blocks will be mined when I mine this. And then that's 64 gone. Okay, cool. Alright, I'll meet you guys down there. Okay, so, if I were to put the cobble away... Well, actually, if I take the cobble out, I think I can press G on it, right? Oh, no, it's not working. What if I open the crafting table and press G? Oh, yeah, look. I can compress all of these stacks into blocks, right? So I've just gone ahead and compressed all of this, and now we have a stack and so of cobblestone blocks, right? So if I come over here... Oh, let's actually put all of it away. Right? I have only compressed cobble in here. We don't have any loose cobble. I will now mine a stack of cobble. Well, actually, our pickaxe broke. Okay, one second, please. 1 second. Yeah, place that there. Yeah, we'll compress that cobble. Sure, put that away. All right, you ready? A full stack of cobble. How cool is that? And so we can only mine 2 of these incomplete, because then we're left with 41 durability, and so then we can only mine 41 cobble. So it doesn't really work perfectly. But hey. That is an insane amount of cobble. It's obviously burning through our saturation and our food and whatnot. So the next episode might be food oriented, or it's going to be crushing all of this stuff, because this is going to be insanity. It's going to be really good. It's genuinely going to be really good. That is awesome though. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Oh, I was going to say I toggled them on. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you, obviously, for all the support on the previous episode. And yeah, hopefully you enjoy this. In terms of the uploads, once again, I'm sort of wanting to do these more often at the moment compared to the normal series that we do, purely because everyone's excited to watch it. You know what I mean? And you don't want to start a new series and have to wait. Realistically, you don't want to have to wait longer than a day for the next episode. So I feel guilty doing that. So that's why I've sort of smashed this one out instead. But then it's also, I know there's going to be people who just want to watch the normal series that we're doing. So it's like, I also don't really want them to have to wait that long as well. So we'll see what we do. I won't have enough time to do 2 episodes every day. But on the days that I can, we will, I guess. Because the other thing is, like, even having this recorded, getting this uploaded in time, I mean, I don't even know if I have the time to do that. So I don't know when you guys are going to be seeing this. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching the ads on the videos. Helping me out financially by doing that is awesome. Thank you guys for doing that. I know they're a little bit annoying, but thank you for doing that. It does add up big time. Thank you as well for the helpful comments. Thank you to any donators and channel members we have. You don't have to do that stuff, but I appreciate those of you who do, and I appreciate everyone else just for stopping by. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. And of course, if you want to host the server, I'm partnered with Bisect Hosting, who are linked in the description. And this, there's a lot of people on. Yeah, that's crazy. This server as well is hosted by Bisect Hosting for free. So thank you. And yeah, I think that, by the way, the number next to the names are the death counters. So poor Zapper, fallen into the world a little bit. So yeah, sweet, awesome, nice. Here's what our island looks like. Cool. I think I can zoom out on the map a bit. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. All right. Yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. I need to find a thumbnail for this episode. Do I do this? Is this gonna be the thumbnail? I feel bad. Yeah, okay. Sure.